Anthony, final question for you, and I appreciate all of you for adjusting to the time factor right here. Anthony, we talked about the best interest of the child. The Texas Family Code says that judges should rule in such a manner so as to maximize Title IV funds. It says nothing about the best interest of the child. It's to maximize federal funds. This is the bragging point with Texas, but when you rate Texas, you rate them an F in child support. Tell us why your system should be considered more accurate than the brags that we hear from our government.
Sure. So really it goes back to data, right? First off is they score every state on a number of incentives and metrics. And in those metrics, Texas generally ranks well below 50%, how well they establish fraternity, how well they find out where dad is, etc. So they don't do a good job. They're not efficient. The reason Texas collects more money than other states, we collect about 77% more than California, even though we have 10 million fewer residents. We, along with Mississippi, are one of only 2 states that have deliberately withheld updates that the feds recommended over 30 years ago, that 48 other states have enacted, because we're able to collect more money, generally on the backs of involved parents. What are those 2 changes that the other states have made? One is what's called income shares. Generally that means you look at mom's income, dad's income. In Texas today there are hundreds of thousands of parents, men and women, that pay richer parents child support. Think about that. Even though they might have equal or near equal time, they pay a richer parent child support that can be up to 50% of their income. That's insane. The other thing that's crazy is that whether you spend 0 days with your kid and have 0 expenses, or you spend 182 days with your kid and have half, potentially more than half the expenses, you pay the exact same amount of child support in either of those scenarios. That is insane also. Only Texas and Mississippi do that.
Thank you so much, and thank you to our panelists. Thank you so much for being here and answering questions.